So it's game day. We don't have a game. I'm still gonna watch. I'm still gonna do a reaction video. I have conflicting interests on these games, I would say. Let's start with the AFC. Look, I don't want to see the Chiefs in another Super Bowl. That's boring. It just is. But I'm conflicted. First of all, I have no strong feelings about the Ravens at all. I think they're a very good team, but I find them pretty boring to watch. I just don't have any emotion about them at all. Also, my husband is a Steelers fan, so I'm kind of not allowed to root for the Ravens. Like, I rooted for the Ravens in a game earlier this season when it was one of those things where, like, oh, if the Ravens win, then the Bills are automatically in the playoffs. And my husband looks so angry with me. He's not even that passionate a Steelers fan anymore, but like, it's just bred into you, I guess. So yeah, I could root for the Ravens because I just don't want to see another Chiefs Super Bowl because it's boring. However, I don't have any friends who are Ravens fans. I really don't. I have friends who are Chiefs fans, and they're awesome friends, and I love them, and I would be happy for them to be happy. I've also gotten some really positive feedback on these videos from Chiefs fans, which is super cool, especially because Bills fans weren't super nice to you guys last week, so I appreciate it. Also, I like the guys on the Chiefs. I think they're good dudes. Our team seems to clearly really get along with the guys on the Chiefs. They like playing them. They find them good opponents. I mean, they're friends. They get along. And I mean, they haven't played the Ravens really much for them to develop that sort of fun rivalry that we clearly have with the Chiefs. I like Travis Kelce. I haven't liked Mahomes much this season because he's been kind of a whiny baby. He has not liked that things have not gone according to his plan this season, and he's been kind of obnoxious about it. That said, I think he's an amazing athlete, and I really, really enjoyed watching him in the quarterback series. The guy compliments dudes who sack him. Like, it's the fun, like, I loved seeing that. You know, somebody would hit him and he'd go down, and when he got up, he'd go up to the guy and be like, good one. And I'm like, you're congratulating the guys on the other, you're like, yeah, you took me down. That was awesome. Good job. I can't hate the guy. I just can't. He's kind of a whiny baby this year. So the other deciding factor, I was thinking about this whole conflict, who am I gonna root for? And as I was driving home just now, fucking Swag Surfing came on my radio. I feel like that's a sign. So I don't feel great about it, and I don't think I'm going to root for them passionately, but I think I'm gonna kind of veer on the side of rooting for the Chiefs. Basically what it comes down to is I want the NFC team to win in the Super Bowl regardless. So let's talk about the NFC game. I already said in the last video, I'm clearly rooting for the Lions. You have to root for the Lions. If you're a Bills fan, the Lions winning is the closest thing you're going to get to us winning, because it's the same sort of thing. It's the same sort of record. It's the same sort of drought and continual depression, and the fans sticking with them for years and years and years. Better than I did. I also like the guys on that team too. I like Jared Goff. Seems like a funny guy.
Jared Goff's got a lot of really good players, obviously, but maybe not.
Oh, thank you.
What's that?
I said thank you.
You are maybe not viewed though as the superstars like maybe the 49ers have.
All right, never mind.
That said, I also really like and respect the Niners. I think they're a fantastic team. I think they're incredibly well coached. I love the Brock Purdy story. I might not think he deserves to be the MVP, but I think people trash him and don't really appreciate what he's done. Like, he was the last person picked in the entire draft, and he came in out of nowhere and beat Tom Brady in his first starting game ever. And yes, I know clearly his team is packed full of talent, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have talent too. So I'm excited for him. I hope he doesn't break his elbow again like he did last year or whatever it was. That was kind of heartbreaking. That was, when I realized they were going to start having to play Wildcat or something, I was like, oh, this is such a shame. So I'm glad they're having another chance this year to try and make up for what was so unfortunate and unlucky last year. I love George Kittle. I think he's great. I love seeing him interact with the younger players on his team. He seems like a really awesome, positive influence. Christian McCaffrey, Jesus Christ, that guy's amazing. Deebo Samuel's amazing. Brandon Ayuk's amazing. Like, this is a really fantastic team. I'll be sad if the Lions lose because I would like them to have a Cinderella story if we can't. But if it's the Niners, I'm definitely rooting for them next week no matter what. So go Chiefs and go Lions, but if the Niners win, I'm cool with it.